Have you ever been told, just take a magnesium pill before bed, and your cramps will go away? It sounds simple, right? But here's the uncomfortable truth: for so many seniors, magnesium supplements don't solve the problem. Picture this: you climb into bed after a long day, pull the covers over your shoulders, and just as your eyes start to close, bam, a sharp cramp shoots through your calf. You sit up, clutching your leg, rubbing, stretching, hoping it passes quickly. But sometimes it lingers, leaving you restless and wide awake for hours. That's when most people think, maybe I need more magnesium. But here's the shocking reality: taking too much magnesium can actually backfire. Instead of helping, it may upset your stomach, keep you running to the bathroom at night, and in rare cases, even throw off your heart rhythm. And yet, the cramps continue. The tossing and turning continues. The feeling that your own body is working against you continues. But here's what hardly anyone talks about. Your muscles don't just rely on magnesium. They rely on a team of nutrients working together, like instruments in an orchestra. And if one or two of those instruments are missing, the music, the smooth rhythm of your muscles, falls apart. That's where two overlooked vitamins come in. Vitamins that most seniors never think of taking at night. And yet, these two have been shown to calm muscle tension, strengthen your body while you sleep, and even support your brain and balance. So, what are these quiet heroes? And how exactly can they transform your nights and your mornings? Stay with me, because once you know the truth, you'll never look at bedtime nutrition the same way again. Welcome to Silver Bites, the place where we peel back the confusion around food and uncover the smartest, science-backed nutrition secrets designed especially for seniors like you. My name is Ethan Hart, and I'll be your guide today. Now, don't think of me as a lecturer or someone reading from a textbook. Picture me more like a good friend sitting across the kitchen table, sharing a warm cup of tea, and helping you separate fact from fiction when it comes to your health. Here's something I've learned: seniors don't need fads, gimmicks, or complicated diets. What we need are clear, trustworthy answers, tips that are practical, easy to use, and powerful enough to make a real difference. And that's exactly what you'll find here on Silver Bites. Before we go any further, I'd love to know where you're watching from. Are you tuning in from a big city like New York, London, or Sydney, or maybe from a cozy small town? Drop your city or country in the comments below. Every time I read them, it reminds me that this isn't just a channel, it's a family of seniors from all over the world, learning and supporting each other. And here's a little challenge for you. By the end of this video, if you discover even one new piece of information that makes you stop and think, go ahead and type "yes" in the comments. It's a simple way to show that you're taking action for your health. And while you're here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Because your health journey shouldn't be something you walk alone, you deserve company, encouragement, and a community that's cheering you on every step of the way. Here's the problem: most seniors are told the same old advice: just take a magnesium pill for cramps and you'll be fine. But the reality? It doesn't always work. Take Mary, for example. She's 74, a grandmother of 4, and every night she takes her little white magnesium pill with a glass of water before bed. She does everything right, or at least, that's what she was told. But around 2 in the morning, Mary often shoots up in bed with a stabbing cramp in her calf. The kind that makes you grab your leg, rub hard, maybe even hop out of bed and pace the floor. Sometimes the cramp fades quickly, but other nights, it lingers, leaving her shaky, restless, and wide awake. And the next day? She feels groggy, her muscles are sore, and she's nervous it will happen again. Now, Mary's story isn't unique. According to the National Institutes of Health, nearly 50% of adults over 60 experience the same thing: nighttime cramps, restless legs, or muscle stiffness that robs them of good sleep. That's 1 out of every 2 seniors, maybe your neighbor, your church friend, or even your spouse sleeping beside you. So here's the contradiction: millions of seniors like Mary keep swallowing magnesium supplements, hoping for relief, yet the cramps, stiffness, and twitching keep coming back. Why? Because magnesium is only one piece of the puzzle. Muscles don't rely on a single nutrient. They rely on a team working together, like gears in a clock. If even one gear is missing, the whole clock stutters and stops. And if even one nutrient is missing, your muscles can't fully relax, repair, or restore themselves at night. That's the missing piece no one talks about. You don't just need magnesium. You need the right partners, the quiet heroes, that strengthen your muscles, sharpen your nerves, and let your body finally rest. So what are these two quiet heroes? Let's reveal them now. The first vitamin you should take at night is vitamin D. Now, most people only think of vitamin D as the bone vitamin. And yes, it does help bones, but that's only part of the story. Vitamin D is like the conductor of an orchestra. It tells your muscles how to contract, how to relax, and how to stay coordinated. Without it, your muscles can misfire, like a piano hitting the wrong notes in the middle of a song. That's when weakness, twitching, and cramps sneak in. Think of Mary from earlier, the grandmother with nightly cramps. Her doctor ran a simple blood test and discovered she was low in vitamin D. Once she added a small vitamin D supplement to her evening routine, along with a little healthy fat to help it absorb, her cramps started fading within weeks. She told me, "I finally sleep through the night without waking up to rub my legs." A study published in the Journal of Endocrinology showed that seniors with healthy vitamin D levels had stronger muscles and fewer falls compared to those who were deficient. That means fewer painful nights and fewer dangerous slips during the day. Decades ago, we didn't worry about vitamin D, because we got it from the sun. But as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at making it. Add in more time indoors, and it's no wonder deficiencies are so common. How to take it? Vitamin D is fat-soluble, which means it works best with a little healthy fat. That could be a piece of salmon, half an avocado, a boiled egg, or even a small spoonful of yogurt before bed. Simple, easy, and effective. Now let's move on to the second hero, vitamin B12. This one gets overlooked all the time, but it's a game changer for seniors. Why? Because your muscles can't do anything without clear signals from your nerves. And vitamin B12 is like the electrician, it keeps those nerve wires clean, strong, and firing correctly. When you're low in B12, the wires start fraying. That's when you notice tingling in your hands or feet, numbness, weakness, and yes, nighttime cramps that just won't quit. Research has found that nearly 15% of seniors have undiagnosed B12 deficiency, often because the symptoms sneak up slowly. But here's the link: when nerves can't send proper signals, muscles don't know when to relax, and that's when cramps strike. Traditionally, people got plenty of B12 from foods like liver, eggs, and fish. But nowadays, with smaller appetites, digestive changes, and common medications like acid reducers, it's harder for seniors to absorb enough. How to take it? Evening is a great time. If you have a sublingual B12 tablet, let it melt under your tongue, it bypasses digestion and goes straight into your bloodstream. Or take it with a light protein snack, like a slice of turkey, a handful of nuts, or even cottage cheese. Together, vitamin D and vitamin B12 make the perfect nighttime duo. Vitamin D strengthens the muscles themselves, while vitamin B12 sharpens the nerves that control them. It's like having a conductor and an electrician working together to make sure your body runs smoothly through the night. Here's the best way to picture it: imagine your muscles as a grand symphony. Magnesium might be the violin, playing an important role, but without vitamin D waving the conductor's baton and vitamin B12 carrying the notes across the orchestra, the music collapses into chaos. With all three working together, the result is harmony, relaxed muscles, calm nights, and stronger mornings. But here's where so many seniors go wrong. And why the cramps continue even when they're trying their best. Mistake 1: taking calcium late at night. Calcium is important for bones, yes, but here's the problem. If you take it in the evening, it competes with both magnesium and vitamin D for absorption. That means your muscles get less of the nutrients they actually need at night. Instead, enjoy your calcium-rich foods earlier in the day, like milk with breakfast, cheese at lunch, or leafy greens in a salad. That way, your nighttime nutrients have space to do their job. Mistake 2, mixing B12 with alcohol or too much coffee. Vitamin B12 is delicate. Alcohol and caffeine block its absorption and can even damage the very nerves B12 is trying to protect. Now, I'm not saying give up your coffee altogether, just move it to the morning hours. And if you enjoy the occasional glass of wine, keep it light and well before bedtime. Mistake 3, overdosing magnesium itself. This is the big one. Too much magnesium from supplements can cause diarrhea, dehydration, and ironically, muscle weakness, the very thing you were trying to fix. Balance beats excess every time. If you want magnesium, it's much safer and gentler on your body to get it from whole foods like spinach, pumpkin seeds, beans, or even dark chocolate. Now, let's circle back to Mary, the grandmother we talked about earlier. For years, she made these very mistakes. She took calcium tablets at bedtime, kept her magnesium supplement on the nightstand, and never thought twice about her evening cup of coffee. And still, the cramps came back again and again. Finally, after learning about vitamin D and B12, she made a small but powerful shift. She moved her calcium to lunchtime. She saved her coffee for the mornings. And at night, she started taking a gentle dose of vitamin D with a little yogurt, along with a sublingual B12 that melted under her tongue. Within just a few weeks, Mary noticed something she hadn't felt in years: peace. She could stretch out in bed without fear of her legs seizing up. She could sleep through the night without waking to rub away cramps. And in the morning, she woke up stronger, steadier, and less afraid of falling. Her story is proof that it's not about taking more pills, it's about taking the right ones at the right time. Now I'd really love to hear from you. Have you ever tried taking vitamin D or vitamin B12 at night to help with muscle support? If your answer is yes, type 1 in the comments, because you might inspire someone else who's never thought of it before. If your answer is no, type 2, and let's see how many of our Silver Bites family are about to try this simple change for the very first time tonight. And here's something special: when you type your number, take a second to also share your experience. If you've tried it, did you notice a difference in your sleep, your muscles, or even your morning energy? If you haven't tried it, what's the biggest struggle you face at night? Cramps, stiffness, or just restless legs? The best part of Silver Bites is not just the tips, it's the family we've built here. Seniors from all over the world, sharing stories, helping each other, and learning together. And your comment might be the one that gives someone else the courage to try this change tonight. So go ahead, drop your number below. Let's build this thread together, and see how many of us are taking back control of our nights, one small step at a time. Friends, don't let sleepless nights, painful cramps, or weak muscles steal away the life you've worked so hard to enjoy. You deserve nights of calm, deep rest, and mornings where you stand up strong, steady on your feet, ready to take on the day without fear of falling or dragging tired legs behind you. It doesn't take a cabinet full of pills or expensive treatments. It takes small, thoughtful changes, like adding vitamin D and vitamin B12 to your evening routine. Two simple nutrients that can make mornings brighter, walking easier, and everyday activities, like playing with grandkids, tending your garden, or even going for a peaceful stroll, more enjoyable again. Think of it this way: every choice you make tonight is a gift to your future self. A future where your muscles feel stronger, your balance feels steadier, and your independence is still yours to hold on to. Remember, you don't need a complicated pharmacy shelf. You just need the right nutrients, taken at the right time. So here's my invitation: start tonight. Don't wait another week or another year. Your muscles, your sleep, your peace of mind, and your future self will look back and say thank you. And here's something you absolutely won't want to miss. In our very next video, I'm going to share the surprising bedtime drink that melts away joint stiffness, soothes inflammation, and helps you wake up pain-free and ready to move. The best part? You can make it in under 2 minutes, using ingredients you probably already have in your kitchen. And no, it's not milk, and it's not one of those trendy powders you see online. So here's what I need you to do. Backhand index pointing right, tap that subscribe button right now and turn on the little bell icon. That way, you'll be the first to know when the video goes live, you won't have to search for it, and you won't miss out on something that could truly change your mornings. Backhand index pointing right. If you learned something new today, type yes in the comments. It lets me know this video helped you, and it encourages others to give it a try, too. Backhand index pointing right, and don't forget to drop the name of your city or country below. It always amazes me to see our Silver Bites family, from New York to Nairobi, from Sydney to small villages, coming together to take charge of their health. And finally, if you know a friend, a spouse, or even a grandchild who complains about cramps, stiffness, or poor sleep, hit that share button and send them this video. Sometimes one small piece of advice is the difference between another night of suffering and a night of peace. This channel isn't just about information, it's about building a community where seniors feel strong, supported, and independent. And you being part of it makes all the difference. Until next time, I'm Hart, wishing you stronger muscles, calmer nights, and healthier tomorrows.